Next is the most important topic, that is fertilization in plants. Now there also we have to study with a picture. So this is the female part of the flower. I'm going to draw in an enlarged view like this. So this is the pistil or carpel. Now in this picture I am going to draw a single ovule inside. Single ovule inside. This is the simplest way to draw this diagram. This part is the ovary. Ovary chamber one ovule ingane niranjirikka. One ovule. This ovule there are 7 cells. Here are 3 cells called as antipodal cells. Here there are 3 cells. We call it together as egg apparatus. The centermost one is the egg. Otherwise, we can call it as female gamete. Clear? The other 2 on the sides are called as synergies. Synergies. Okay. These 3 are called, all the 3 together we call it as antipodal cells. Okay. Now, when a pollen grain falls here, many pollen grains will fall. Some will be the right type, others will be the wrong type. The right type of pollen will be allowed to germinate by the stigma by chemotropsin. So now the pollen grain is germinating. So it will produce a pollen tube. So I am drawing the pollen tube. The pollen tube grows towards the ovary like this, towards the female gamete. Like this. Okay. So now the pollen tube is having 2 male gametes inside. So this is the pollen grain. I am drawing the pollen grain with enlarged view. Pollen grain enlarged view. Actually pollen grain is 2 cells. A small cell and a large cell. Okay. Small cell is called generative cell. 3 detail just generative cell. The other one is called vegetative cell. It's also called as tube cell. So this vegetative cell or tube cell is pollen tube form. This generative cell it will undergo a mitotic division and forms 2 male gametes. So we pollen tube stigma. So there are 2 male gametes inside like this. Is this much clear to you? Now these 2 male gametes are non-motile. Male gametes are motile. But here we can see that the male gametes are non-motile. It cannot move. So the pollen tube carries it towards the female gamete for fertilization. So pollen grain already it is formed by reduction division. The meiosis so the nucleus is haploid. But this haploid nucleus is 2 haploid nucleus. This generative cell nucleus is the mitotic division. 2 haploid male gametes form. This structure is meiotic division. So all are haploid. So egg is also haploid. Now the male gamete will come here and the next process is called as fertilization.